Hey everybody, it's Kim, and it's your favorite time for another episode of Empower. And today I want to talk about something a little controversial, and that is the hazard of happiness. I know you may be saying, does hazard still mean danger or risk? What is she talking about? How can happiness be a hazard or a danger? And this is what I want to tell y'all. This is what I want to discuss. I was having a conversation with someone and they were saying they remember back when they were happy. And at first, they enjoyed being happy. And then the longer they stayed happy, they realized that they lacked intensity. They stopped being as driven. They kind of slacked off and got a little lackadaisical, got a little complacent, got a little less hungry for their goals, if you will. So let's talk about that a little bit. Is that true? Can happiness really be a danger to your productivity? Can it cause you to be careless when um, you've been happy for too long? It sounded when this person was saying this to me, and they weren't saying it, to we were just having a conversation. It wasn't about, unpacking anything and thinking through a process. It just stuck with me after we got off the phone, and I was like, hmm, is happiness a hazard? Is that based on the individual? Is it based on the type of happiness? Um, these are the kind of things that I think about when I can't sleep, which is a lot. So I said, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. I can see it. I can see it a little bit. How you could, especially for something that you've worked for so long, you've waited for it, you've expected it, you've planned for it, whatever the happiness is a result of. You achieved the goal, you made this certain amount of money, you got engaged, you got married, whatever. Um, you had a baby, whatever it is, and you're happy. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to sit in this moment and I'm going to enjoy it for once. I'm not going to push the pleasure away. I'm not going to try to jump back into this time. I'm going to relish this. I'm going to appreciate it. This is my moment. Um, and you're there. And so, because you're enjoying it however you enjoy things, I could see how you could be so happy that you don't want to bring it down with child responsibility. Um, I got to do this, and this, and getting right back um, into it, into the regular habit and routine. I can understand that. Man, I'm excited, and I'm telling people, and they're happy for me, and it's a congratulations and a celebration, and it's a big deal. So I can see, in a way, how that could become a problem, especially if you're a person who um, prefers not to have to struggle through situations, prefers not, which most people prefer not to struggle. But who's like, yes, I can take a break. I don't need the constant, I got to get something done, I got to get something done, I got to get something done in order to feel like I'm getting something done. I can sit here, relax, and be like, yes, this is where I need to be right now. I can understand how, for a moment, happiness could be like, man, this is so good. So right now I'm not doing anything. I can see that as a brief vacation, kind of from what's necessary. What I don't understand, and it could be because I'm the type of person who likes to keep doing things. Um, I don't understand really how you stay there and like never do anything else. And I thought about it and I said, well, maybe it's because it can happen that way if it's like you had one goal and that was it. Like, when I do this, I will have made it. And when I make it, I ain't making nothing else. I can kind of see how you can get lulled into a little bit of complacency. But I guess my mindset is, but now what? I'm so how do I keep this? And that's what my mind would turn to. Okay, this is wonderful. Once I finally decide to take a moment and celebrate and enjoy it, which I've been working on. Um, so how do I keep it? What do I have to do? This was great. This I'm so excited for completing this or reaching this goal or having this baby. How do I keep this going? That's where my mind would go. And then my mind would also be like, okay, yes, that was a good emotion. That was great. Emotions are temporary, they are not uh, permanent. Now, mind you, I'm not talking about joy, I'm talking about happiness. That is a direct result of something occurring. Um, because then I would be like, so my feelings are temporary. So this is temporary. Not looking for sadness or looking for difficulty, but just knowing the way that life is, things are going to happen. So now let's get back on this. Um, I can still feel happy about my accomplishment while working towards my next goal, while working to improve myself, while trying to get the next thing. Because for me, that type of happiness that comes from achieving something or having something great happen, it makes me want to do something else, great or exciting or complete something. It's like fuel for me. It's like, oh, so I did that. That was awesome. Let's do that again. But in this area, let's do that again. Even if it's the same kind of thing. Like it was important for me when I was in school to get straight A's. It was easy for me most of the time as well, but it was important to me. We weren't gonna not have it. Whose life is this? We're not, and that was my perception on it. Okay, we need to continue this. This is what you need to do. This is what's acceptable for you, so do it. And it was just a repeat, a repeat, a repeat. So, what type of person are you? Does does happiness stifle you? Does happiness cause you to be like, child, I worked so hard so long on that for the next, who knows, foreseeable future, I'm gonna live right here. Do you plan for when things are going to inevitably shift and change and things look different? And I'm not talking about being a pessimist. I'm just saying you know that life happens. For instance, um, 2020 happened. None of us knew that it was going to be what it was um, globally and largely still is. But for me, what I took from it was okay, you never know. So since you never know, let's prepare like you never. There's still, I know there's no way to prepare for every single eventuality. I understand that. But I also understand that I can be as prepared as I can be. I can save as much. I can, um, do as much work on myself so that since I'll be spending so much time with myself in the event of any other thing happening that's isolating, I can stay on myself. um, just that kind of thing. Live as fully as I can in whatever experience that I'm having with other people in whatever relationship it is. Um, Create opportunities to spend time with people that I enjoy, whose minds are like mine or different than mine, and learn some new things and experience things and check off things off the bucket list and all of that kind of stuff, so that should something else occur, I won't have a whole bucket full of shoulda, coulda, wouldas and be like, man. So happiness for me is like a trigger. Go, go create it again. Go do that again. Go be successful at something else. Um, yeah, take the moment and celebrate because for whatever it is that made you happy, it made you happy. Don't ignore that. But I can't failure and happiness, sadness and happiness can't be paralyzing for me. I can't have it be that something happened and I'm so sad that now I'm unable to get out of the funk. And then happiness can't be so great that I'm like, child, I ain't doing nothing else. This happiness, I'm stuck here. And mind you, again, I'm not talking about joy. There's a difference between happiness and joy. We'll probably do another video or whatever on that. But happiness is a direct result of an occurrence, an event. Um, I do my best to approach my life with joy, but happiness, that's something that I can create to a certain extent. And I just want to know what y'all think. What type of person are you? Do you think happiness can be? Is there such a thing as too much happiness? Is there such a thing as happiness becoming a hazard, causing carelessness? Is that a thing? Let me know in the comments. Like, share this video. Follow me here, Facebook, mpowHer, mpowHer, Instagram, mpowHer540, mpowHer 540, YouTube, youtube.com. Put me in the search on YouTube. Haven't got enough followers yet for you to have my own unique URL, as it's called. But we'll get there. Share the video, like the video, comment, and I'll see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.